YouTubers, and welcome to my vlog about sexuality and acceptance. It is a very sort of difficult age to be trans, because people are sort of branching out and they're realising who they are, and for the most part you can't really relate to that. You know, you can't talk to girls about it because they feel differently to how you do. You can't speak to boys about it because most of the time they would be just generally freaked by you. So I'm kind of, as I'm kind of sort of, it's like being on either side of a chasm really, and everyone's sort of separating their different ways. There's like girls on one side, boys on one side, and you're kind of stuck with both, not being sort of categorised as one or the other. And you just sort of, you take it for granted the fact that nobody will understand you, nobody will take your points of view, and in a way it puts you in a good position because you can listen to both points of view, and you know, you can listen to the relationships that kind of like go wrong and shit, and you think to yourself, well, at least I don't have any of that sort of issue. So it does have its positive sides to it, although it is a pretty lonely kind of experience. I'm a virgin, and I've never really sort of had a proper relationship. I'm not really that bothered by it. Like, I get lonely sometimes, and I think, oh, you know, there's a million and two things wrong with me. You know, I'm fucked in the head, I'm too obsessed with image, I'm a bit of a weirdo. You know, I like being a weirdo, I like being a freak, and I admire people that are different, and I think the difference with being 16 and the difference of being 13 is 13, you think you know more than what you do. I mean, I think I know more than what I do now, so in 10 years I'll probably look at this and think, you know, you naive 16-year-old twat, but, you know, at 13 you really, really don't know what you're doing. I mean, I had a general idea that I wanted to break the mold, I wanted to break the aesthetic and all this crap, but I didn't really sort of have a clue how to go about it, so basically I just shoved any old makeup on my face. I was sort of insecure, I still am, but, you know, I've changed a lot, I've matured, I think, in the last 3 years, quite a scary amount, and, you know, I've chosen to open my mind beyond the suicidal kind of way of thinking, and I've realised I don't want to die anymore, you know, I'd rather live my life how I want it to. And at 13, when you realise you're not going to fit in with these people, it's harder to take than when you're 16 and you think, you know, right, 2 more years I can just fuck off and do what I like. You know, it seems a shorter amount of time until I can do what I like when I'm 16, whereas when I was 13, it seemed like miles away. But do I want to get, like, a job, or do I rather just sort of want to, I don't know, just drift around a bit, you know, because I'm one of those people that would like to see the world. I spend a lot of time thinking outside of the boxes of society, because, you know, I'm a daydreamer. I just sit there and in lessons, and I don't really sort of take much of it in, unless it's something I'm interested in, because I'm too busy thinking about myself, what I'll do when I get home, the things that really do matter to me, and overall I find school uninspiring and disappointing really, and I can't sort of wait to leave. So Armstrong with Green Day, which is practice makes perfect. School's practice for the future, but very perfect and white practice. Still in my freak status. I think that's probably the biggest change between 13 and 16. I'm more relaxed about walking down the street, even though I still hate it, and I still can't stand people looking, you know, I don't mind them staring, because of course they're going to stare. I often feel like a peacock among pigeons. I think I'm most bothered by the ones that kind of like stare and like stare and stare and stare, because that does kind of freak you out, like you're being followed. I get that sometimes, but, you know, for the most part I don't mind being stared at, and, when I was 13 I really did, because I admit my makeup skills are probably better now than when I was 13, because when I was 13 I was just sort of, I was really into the 80s, but I just sort of wanted to slap everything on my face. I used to get panic attacks if I didn't have it all, like, exactly how I wanted. But I think that one of the hardest things to take also is when you see people your own age going out and doing, like, hugging and kissing and things. That really does start to grate if you aren't on the dating scene and have never been sort of out with anybody or done anything of that kind, and it makes you kind of feel like you're missing out on things. And I hate being somebody that misses out on things. I like to be a part of things, unless it's something that I really can't be fucked to do, you know, like lesson tasks and shit, because I just see that as a waste of my time. But if it's something I haven't explored before, and love is sort of a territory that I haven't explored, it is something I would really like to experiment with. But